2019 European qualifiers. It's the Group L game between Germany and Greece, and it has actually shaped up to be a battle for first place. Greece come into this with one more win, and also they beat Germany in the first game by 8 points. So Germany will have to overcome that 8-point deficit. There you see already today 97-76. Serbia winning that game, so they have gone ahead to qualify for the World Cup. Great qualifying campaigns for Israel, Georgia, and Estonia. It's been a memorable time for them, but they've come up short in their bid to reach the 32-team World Cup. But can't say the same for Greece and Germany. They have been two of the better teams throughout this entire process. They've had to overcome some adversity, especially Greece had some really close calls. And when you look back and remember how they performed in the first round on opening night, and they almost lost to Great Britain in overtime, that was perhaps the win they needed to set them on their way to what can only be described as a superb qualifying campaign. Germany, if we're not surprised that Greece were as good as they were, maybe some surprised that Germany have been as convincing as they have. I mean, they have been one of the best teams in all of the World Cup qualifiers. Henrik Rudel has done a terrific job in his first stint as the head coach of this national team. And like many of the national teams, he's brought in players, he's chopped and changed, and but they played attractive basketball in Germany. When they get to the World Cup, they are going to have big aims. They are going to expect to be in the conversation about getting deep into the tournament and possibly the hunt for medals. Don't write these guys off. They are a national team program. It is a national team program that has been moving from strength to strength. So we are going to have the playing of the national anthem now for Greece and Germany. Well, that is a wonderful moment, isn't it? Always. When the national anthems are played before the games for both Germany and Greece, and always international basketball, just as a reminder, this is all about national pride. It's all about rooting for your country. And there's nothing quite like watching national teams, whether it's in any sport, whether it's basketball or any of the Olympic sports. It really captures the attention and imagination of everyone. Referees for today's game, Martin Kozlovskis, Nicholas Maestre, and Sergei Belyakov. And we're going to look at the rosters as well as the starting fives for both of these teams. And Nikos Zisas, who plays here in Bamberg and has been outstanding for the Bamberg basketball team in the Basketball Champions League. Longtime Greece national team star, and he's being honored here by Greece before the game.
Meine Damen und Herren, ein herzliches Dankeschön. Wir verleihen uns für einen großen Sportler, Nikos Zisas.
So Nikos Zisas, the longtime star, obviously has retired from the national team, plays for Bamberg, and nice little presentation here in his honor before the game. Look at that. Once you're a member of the Greece national team, you're always a member, and so many famous moments. You know, he was a member of the Europe basket winning team in 2005, that famous team in 2006 that reached the final. So Greece, Christopoulos, Larantzakis, Koniadis, Atheneo, Margaritas, Kaklamanakis, Lefteris Bokaridis, Vasilopoulos, Mavroidis, Gikas, Salustros, Kaselakis, and Coach Sportopoulos. Say that 20 times in a row fast. And their starting five will be Antonis Koniadis, Jonas Atheneo, Paniatis Vasilopoulos, Dimitris Mavroidis, and Leonidas Kaselakis. For Germany, Joshua Saibu, Andreas Seifert, Mauro Loh, Niels Giffey, Ismet Akpinar, Karsten Tada, Bastian Dorit, Danilo Bartel, Johannes Thiemann, Mike Zirbes, Andreas Obst, and Christian Singfelder. And it's going to be Saibu, Giffey, Akpinar, Bartel, and Zirbes in the starting five. Well, this will be a battle for first place. Greece won the first one by 8 points. And so Germany will have to overturn that deficit if they're going to finish in first. Both teams will qualify, but I mean, really more importantly from Greece's standpoint, they want to win to solidify their place, or to try to make sure they get a place as a top seed at the draw next month for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The top 7 ranked teams that qualify for the World Cup, as well as host China, will be the top 8 seeds in the draw. So for Germany, they want to win by 8 points or more. That's been confirmed to finish in first place. And for Greece, you know, they want to win, and they'd like to win convincingly to get as many points as possible towards their rankings. Go to FIBA.basketball to check out all the latest information on the rankings after these qualifiers. You see Paul Zipser there on the bench, not playing today. He's come back. He was 10 months out without playing after having foot surgery. Remember when he was in the NBA with Chicago and the Windy City Bulls? He had the surgery. He had to hit the sidelines. He ended up coming back and signing to play in Spain with a great club, San Pablo Burgos. He's made it back to the national team. He played for Germany in their game, in their first game of this window the other night at Israel, and had a great game. But no doubt, I think they just want to be cautious and rest him. There's Henrik Rudrup. Great player in his day, won a European title with Germany in 1993, shortly after winning an NCAA title at the University of North Carolina. And Thanasis Kortopoulos has really distinguished himself as quite a tactician in these qualifiers, taken over in difficult circumstances. Everybody knows the story. Greece brought in a lot of new faces in these qualifiers, so he's had to really get everybody on the same page, but he's also been able to rely on some of the veterans, like the likes of Jonas Barousas, to help him throughout this process. And Barousas not here tonight. He did play the other night. So we are underway, folks. Welcome to Bamberg, Germany. This is the FIBA Basketball World Cup European qualifier between Greece in blue and Germany in the white. And it's a battle for first place in second round Group L. Greece won the first meeting by 8 points. Germany need to win the second by 8 or more to finish in first place. Greece come into this with just one loss in their campaign, and the loss the other night for Germany was their second loss of the European qualifiers. And shot clock violation. Well, they got the shot up, it just didn't hit anything. So I wonder if something happened and Greece ended up having foul trouble, if they could call on Zisis to come and join the team tonight. I don't think that's going to happen. So a little bit of a issue with the clock and the buzzer. And the ball inbounded. And Germany bring the ball up the floor. Akpinar hands it off to Saibu. Bartel now turns. Akpinar into Zerbis. And how did that not go in? But Bartel was there, and how did that not go in? Zerbis passes it back outside to Niels Giffey, and he grazed the outside. He grazed the net. So interesting start for Germany offensively. Now into the hands of Toshiko Saibu. Akpinar with a little floater. Koniatis playing very well for PAOK in the Basketball Champions League. He's got the ball now. And Atheneu, who had that great shot to beat Great Britain. And there's Vasilopoulos, banks one in. So Panayotis Vasilopoulos. Saibu gets it to Giffey. Giffey turns, goes with the right hand this time. And Zerbis gets it back and is fouled by Mavroidis. Germany certainly trying to get it down low as often as possible here at the start. What a great atmosphere this is, folks, here in Bamberg. Versus the Bamberg team in the Basketball Champions League. They're all excited about how well that team is going to do in that competition. And now they get a chance to host a meaningful game here with the national team, the very last one in the World Cup qualifiers. It's a great honor for the city, and they deserve it. Look at the fans that have come out tonight, and that's one of the great things about the qualifiers is, you know, a lot of the teams, a lot of the countries are taking their teams around the country, and Germany is one of them. They played in a lot of different cities. Now Saibu open, that's off the back of the iron, flying in for the rebound. And Mavroidis collects the board. Vasilopoulos hands it off to Mavroidis. He gets it to the corner to Atheneo for three. Akpinar looks for space, launches a three himself, is back off the iron. Now Saibu with a little runner himself, and Zirbes was fouled by Vasilopoulos. Got some cheerleaders here today. Look at Saibu on the baseline. Saibu guarding Atheneo. Atheneo was in that Greek team that played at the 2016 FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament in Italy, and he's been a mainstay in this team here in the qualifiers. Katsilakas of Prometheus, another Basketball Champions League team, misses. Now it's Akpinar, pulls up and puts the Germans in front for the first time today. Bounce pass to Mavroidis. He gets it over to Vasilopoulos, who shot it very well the other day for Greece. Here he is again, and does a great job of pulling up and getting the contact. Greece won at home over Georgia and Heraklion Crete, 81-69 the other night. And Vasilopoulos was terrific. Germany to get a stop here. Saibu gets his head on it, and then it goes back to Greece. Koniadis. Sit back to Atheneo. And Giffey steals it. Wasn't able to identify. I think he just threw it down at the other end of the court. Not a bad idea, actually, because now Greece have to bring it up the full length of the court with 6 seconds to go. Koniadis has to hurry. The shot clock's about to expire. Over to Katsilakas for three. Getting inside for the rebound. They hand it off to Vasilopoulos. He misses, and Mavroidis crashes the boards and scores with a putback. Akpinar, bounce pass to Bartel. Bartel goes to work, turns in the lane, scores. Shoots over Katsilakas. Germany back in front. Atheneo, Koniadis, fouled by Akpinar. Just the second team foul on Germany in the quarter. Here's Bartel. A little bit of a size advantage going up against Kaselakis. Good work from Akpinar, and Lowe now replaces him. Koniatis looking for space over to Vasilopoulos. He had 15 the other night against Georgia, but he's not on target right now. He led Greece in scoring in that game. Giffey, gifted, especially offensively, and quite possibly an underrated leaper. Now they get it to Zerbes, and the ball I thought was knocked out of his hands. Quite a battle. Well, I don't know. Looking at that one, that might have gone off of him, but I think the refs have decided it's going to be Germany ball. Quick pass inside to Lowe. Tries to make the pass. Good hands. I think it was Mavroidis that forced the turnover. And the veteran big doing a great job in that starting five today. He's got quite a battle going with Zerbes. Koniatis. What a tremendous experience it's been for the likes of Koniatis, these qualifiers, and Larentzakis, who's going to come off the bench. These players really, you notice the improvement in their game in these, playing for this national team. He's going to go out. Larentzakis now comes in. He was a member of Ike's Basketball Champions League winning team last year and just won the FIBA Intercontinental Cup with them. Vasilopoulos. Off target. Low for three. Off the front of the rim. Zakis. Quick pass to Mavroidis. Looked like he may have walked. Zakis ended up with a three and missed it. And Bastian Dorit, who's come in to the game, brings it up the floor. And Bartel, well, he got into a good position there. Just didn't finish. And now Larentzakis over to Kaselakis. Decides not to challenge Bartel. Larentzakis shifts his movement. Oh, what a finish from Larentzakis. And he will go to the line for a potential three-point play. Great crowd here in Bamberg, as you can see. And that is no surprise. This is a city that loves basketball, and they certainly love this Greece national team. Excuse me, Germany national team. There's Bartel barking at the ref. He's going to go out. And he takes advantage, so nice contribution already from Larentzakis. Dorit. Giffey into Timon, who's checked in. Timon, a lot of dribbling, ends up turning and scoring. I thought he might be in danger of getting a 3-second violation, but he was able to pick it up in time to score. And now Atheneu falls over, and Dorit takes advantage. Three-pointer is good. Larantzakis has started well. Low, over to Giffey, and Kasilakis with the bump. Ward lays it up and in. Greece with a 1-point lead, minute and a half, buck 37 to go here in the opening quarter. Low. Over to Tata, who's now in the game. Gets it back to Low. Nothing but nylon, says Low. Zakas now. Game going back and forth, back and forth. Reach and the foul on Bastian Dorit, Meaty Bayreuth star. Vasilopoulos. And Atheneo for three, short. Inside the final minute now. There's a couple of Yankee fans, in fact. They just like the NY, the interlocking N and Y. And Vangelis Margaritis, who's checked in, the veteran at the line. Christian Singfelder also in the game now for Germany, number 43. Second one is good as well. Low. So the foul called on Salustros, on Timon. So a new 14. Now Low, shifty move. Goes baseline, lays it up and in. He's looked pretty slick, hasn't he? He certainly gets the approval of Coach Rudu. Atheneo penetrates and passes it outside to Larantzakis. Tata with the board. Now Low, and right at the end, he could not have asked for a better look than that. He missed it. He had hit his two previous shots, but Germany lead it 16-15 at the end of one.
World. FIBA Basketball World Cup is right here. You want it? Come and get it.
Well, after the first quarter, we've got Germany 7 of 14 inside the arc. Greece 3 of 8, but Greece have a couple of threes. Germany 0 for 4. Well, what we know today already from the action, as you look at the highlights of we know more European teams qualifying for the World Cup. Russia clinched their spot with a thrilling win over Finland, a game in which they trailed for much of the contest. Serbia also won big at home over Israel to clinch their place. They, of course, are in this group. Italy booked their place yesterday, or actually earlier, in their first game this week when they won at home over Hungary. But the Russia win was pretty incredible. I mean, they trailed by 18 points at home against Finland in front of a raucous crowd in Perm and battled back to win that one 91-76. That probably the score flatters them a little bit, although they did really just catch fire in that fourth quarter. Congratulations to Estonia, who, despite not qualifying, they came into this window and won both games. They won at home over Serbia, and they also won at Georgia today. So, good way to finish their qualifying campaign. Salustros in the corner. It's going to be Vasilopoulos that puts it up. Can't get it to go yet. Vasilopoulos. And now the ball turned over. Zakis maybe trying to do a little bit too much there. Great defense by Timon in Germany. Now Tada. Dorit has it into Timon. Watch this. He's going to go to work against Margaritas. And Margaritas told by the ref to stand up. And Singfelder gets the basket, cleans up the mess, and takes Germany's lead to 3. Timon knocks it out of bounds off Atheneo. Watch this. Oh, there was contact. I think maybe the referee was a bit harsh on Margaritas, telling him to get up, because there was definitely contact. Rysakopoulos into the game now, another player that's done very well this year with PAOK. Salustros is going to inbound it in front of the Germany bench with 6 seconds on the shot clock. Look at that. Salustros was able to get that rebound, and they reset the clock to 14. Rysakopoulos now. Obst also in the game now, number 42 for Germany. And Singfelder called for a foul. There's Singfelder. Gikas, another of the Prometheus players. And Lefteris Bokaridis, before he could shoot it, there was a foul that was called on Germany. Mauro Lowe picks up the personal. Here's Bokaridis. Margaritas pump fake, and the PAOK big unsuccessful. Oh, goes behind the back. Ta-da! Singfelder getting in there, scrapping away for the rebound. And the foul called on Tada. Another foul. That one on Obst. Good shooter, Obst. Good job by Greece to get the ball into the lane. So Margaritas making an impact in there as well right now. And now driving in and scoring was Akpinar. Squirtopoulos like, let's use our fouls. Let's don't give up layups. Gikas hands it off. Lefteris Bokaritas drives in, passes it back to Margaritas. He gets it out to Gikas on the right wing, or the left wing. Gikas follows up the shot, and the Prometheus guard looks over at his coach and says, sorry, coach, I'll take it back out next time. There he goes. And then Singfelder trying to get it into the corner to Obst. I think maybe the ball was batted by one of the Greek players. So Tada picks up the foul. His second, and Rudo probably likes what he's seeing right now. In Asia today, Iran, Japan, Jordan, Philippines all qualified for the World Cup. Bokaritas makes the first free throw. Congratulations to Jordan. I have to say personally, I thought it was going to be Lebanon and not Jordan that would make it. But Lebanon lost twice to New Zealand and Korea, and Jordan won both of their games against China and New Zealand. Germany up by 1. Obst, Timon. Sikopoulos slows up and gives it to Gikas. Sikopoulos for 3. I've always liked Sikopoulos. I think he's got a lot of potential. Oh, oops, bounce pass to Timon again, and then Timon dribbles it off his foot while he was trying to back his man up under the basket. Lefteris Bokaritas. Gets inside, strong move. Doesn't finish though, and Akpinar has it for Germany. And Rissikopoulos commits the foul. That's a lot of player to try to keep out of the lane there, Rissikopoulos, and you're not allowed to drape yourself over him that much. Andreas Seifert has come in, number 2 for Germany. Akpinar. And he tried to get it to Seifert. Ball goes out of bounds. Salustros hands it off to Risakopoulos, who now takes it all the way. He's going to put it up off the glass. And the Pauk man puts Greece back in front. Giffey pulls up. And there for the follow is Andreas Seifert. Risakopoulos also collides with Bartel. So that turns it over again. Back over to Germany, who, remember, they want to win by 8 points. So they can clinch first place in the group. Atheneo, a little bit more of a veteran, talking to Risakopoulos. So timeout, Greece. Try to come with a different approach. Congratulations to Senegal from Africa, as they've qualified for the World Cup during this window. They also won today against Nigeria, 84-63. Here are the shooting numbers. Germany have yet to hit a three, and Greece themselves just 2 of 10. So most of the success for both of these teams coming inside. 18 rebounds for Germany, 13 for Greece. Akpinar hands, gets it to Obst. Now Bartel, beautiful bounce pass, but it got away from Seifert. Risakopoulos. Margaritas now. Or Mavroidis, excuse me. He misses with the left hand. See if Germany try to get some more penetration. No, they're going to take the shot from Obst, and he can hit it. It's what he does. And you saw the fan putting up 2 hands with 3 fingers on each to signify the 3 ball. Gikas over to Risakopoulos. He's open, so he's going to take it, but he's not going to make it. Nevertheless, the ball goes back outside to Gikas. And the Prometheus man buries it. Obst. He hits another 3-pointer. Oh, what a terrific shooter this man is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Obst has played 9 games in the qualifiers coming into this one, and has shot it pretty well from 3-point range, almost 40%, 39.3%. Any coach is going to take that. He hit 11 of 28, so he's hit 2 more today. Isakopoulos takes a seat, upset with himself about not making those jump shots. And the free throws make it just a 2-point lead for Germany. Seifert. And he's struggling himself to pick the ball up and also to not fumble the ball away. It's going to go out. Here's Gikas. And Yoshiko Saibu checks back into the game. Excuse me, it's Giffey that goes out, and Saibu comes in. Clock clock about to expire. Oh, what a pass! And what a finish! Beautiful recognition by Saibu. Inside 2 minutes now in the first half. Kasilakis, now it's Mavroidis, and Bartel fouls Mavroidis. Look at that. Boy, that was a thing of beauty. Saibu. This is called the Saibu effect. I think he would be a nice player to have in that World Cup squad. There's going to be a lot of competition at his position. Mavroidis misses the first one. And the second one is good. Akpinar almost had it knocked away by Gikas. And Bocaridis now picks him up. Now Yoshiko Saibu. Great D by Salustros, or Kasilakis. And up ahead and laying it up and in. Salustros. And Greece come out, make a little defensive adjustment. So they force Germany to call a timeout. Germany lead at 30-29. Minute 27 to go. You see the field goal shooting. Pretty good for Germany inside the arc. They just can't. They've only knocked a. Is it 2 down now with Obst from deep? Look at that as well. Points in the paint. Yeah, Germany 2 of 7 now from 3-point range. Greece are 3 of 12. This is an interesting stat. Germany have 8 points off turnovers, just 2 for Germany. So that last 2 came off of a turnover. That was a steal by Gikas. And Salustros, his Prometheus teammate, released and was off to the races. Oh, Akpinar loses control of the ball, and it's Bocaridis that has it. Now he misses with his attempt, and Mavroidis attacked and juggled the ball and was able to get it up and in. So a couple of shaky possessions here for Akpinar in Germany. And now a reach has been called. Look at that. So Bocaridis went in, and then somehow Mavroidis was able to get the ball up with his left hand and in. That's what he's saying. Showing the Greek bench what he had to do. He's like, this is what I did. Had to be good with both hands. Bartel, oh, beautiful footwork from Bartel. Wraparound pass to Mavroidis. He's back in front because of those two mistakes by Germany. Seifert goes up with the left hand. Oh, what an impressive finish. So Greece want to drop a play here for the last possession. Mavroidis now has 7 points to lead all scores for the Greek team.
Out, ο Αθηναίου. Μπει ο Λεωνίδας. Ο Βαγγέλης είναι εδώ. Ωραία. Λευτέρης. Let's go. Okay.
Seifert has 6 points for Germany. Look at that. And this was Bartel also. That was an even better move, I thought. Greek contingent here is enjoying themselves. Oh, Atheneu doesn't get the ball in bounds. They called timeout to turn it over. Now Akpinar has it. Timon. And then they do end up getting the last shot. And what a crazy finish. Larantzakis heaved one from midcourt. Germany were just, they didn't know what to do with the ball. It was kind of like almost a hot potato situation. Just couldn't pass it to an open man. Germany lead it at halftime, 34-33. (13-22) for Greece. For Germany inside, and you see the rebounding, Germany with a marginal advantage. Also, there's 11 turnovers, so that has contributed as well to that Greece total of 33 points. So we are at halftime, and Germany on top in this battle for first place. Remember, they need to win by 8 or more points to finish first in the group. They lead it 34-33 over Greece. We'll be right back. 34-33, Germany on top of Greece here at halftime in Bamberg. It's been a good game between two teams that have been among the best in the European qualifiers, something borne out by all their wins. Greece did hand to Germany their first loss, in fact. Germany have only lost twice in the competition. Greece won that one by 8 points, and then at the beginning of this window, Germany also slipped up, losing for the second time. That one just the other night, and falling at Israel 81-77. That said, Germany had already qualified for the World Cup, and they knew that this game would be a determining factor. Had they won that game, then all they would need today would be a win to clinch first place. But because they lost that game, Germany now need to win by 8 points or more to finish in first place in this group. So for Greece, they've won all of their games but one, and they have had a terrific campaign, and it'll be interesting to see who, if any, of these players end up making the squad for the World Cup. I'm sure that they have in their own mind who they want to go, and of course, yeah, when you've got the best player in the world, or one of them, who plays in the NBA, in Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, and some other terrific ones. There's Paul Zipser. He played the other night, played very well, but perhaps erring on the side of caution, sitting down just as he has come back, obviously, from the foot operation that kept him 10 months out. So he's sitting out this game watching, but he had a terrific game against Israel, in Israel. After this, he'll go back to his club in Spain, where he plays for Burgos. Well, welcome back, folks. If you're just coming back from the kitchen for a tea break or a cold one, or if you've been taking the dog for a walk, second half action now underway. And Akpinar misses with his first attempt. And now he's called for a foul as he harasses Atheneu while he brings the ball up the floor. Akpinar, just 23 years of age, plays for Ulm, Farm Ulm in the German top flight Bundesliga. Well, the ball gets away, it goes off the hands of Lefteris Bokaridis and into the hands of Joshiko Saibu. Oh, beautiful pass, and Zerbis lays it up and in. Another foul. Gets that pass from Saibu, handing it off to Zerbis. And then Akpinar fouls Atheneu for the second time in the first minute of the third quarter. So he takes a seat, and Lowe comes into the game. Rudel sensing his team needs to pick it up a little bit, pick up the intensity, the work rate. And the pass, I think, was intended for Bokaridis, but for the second time already, a turnover for Greece. So Atheneu goes out of the game. Oh, nice drive on the baseline. Saibu fouled by Bokarides. So Saibu goes to the line. He's had a good second half. Second one is good. So now Germany up by 5. Qualifiers has come into the game for Ateneo. Mauro low. Here's Bokarides. Qualifiers step back. Count it! Well, that's confidence. Ball turned over into the hands of Kasilakis. Now Qualifiers over to Margarides. Bokarides drives in, nowhere to go. Bokarides nevertheless draws the foul. Kasilakis now checked into the game as well. From the corner, Kasilakis missed, but the long rebound keeps the ball with Hellas, with Greece. Qualifiers, quick pass to Vasilopoulos. Wow, what a tough shot. Goes off 1 foot, fade away. Played in that team that reached the Olympics in 2008 after winning the Olympic qualifying tournament in Greece. And beautiful little touch pass from Zerbis to Bartel. Qualifiers back to Margarides. Oh, I think his foot was on the line. But I'm pretty sure it was. I'd like to see that one again. It's Greece on top, 41-40. Giffey. It's Germany back in front. I'm not sure if they would review that again at the next dead ball. If somebody saw it, but anyway. Qualifiers for 3. Saw the look from Skortopoulos. Wasn't too enamored with that shot selection. On the pass. They're passing it well, but just when I was saying that, they turned it over. Bokarides goes baseline. Well, that would have been a tough finish. Low goes behind his back to avoid Qualifiers. Saibu falls over and Greece maintain possession. Low, back to Giffey for 3. Can't get it to go, Giffey, today. Both teams on the court. going for the ball, and here's the scrap. Good effort by Margaritas. You saw him jump up and knock that ball away. No, that's a good call. That's a jump ball. So the possession arrow favors Greece. Margaritas tries to shake free of Zirbis. Larzakis has checked in, goes in, gets swatted. I think it was Bartel who got his big paws on that ball. Low for three, short. Yeah, that was Bartel. Excellent effort. Not sure what Larzakis was thinking. It was no. Unless he was arguing that it was on the way down, it was over the cylinder. Looked like it was a good block to me. Cunyatis. Over goes to Larzakis. And Cunyatis got in there and caused a little trouble, but Greece not able to come up with the ball in the end. Obst has come into the game, number 42. Remember his 2 threes in the first half. Now Low comes down. No pass that time. Well, it's been pretty much 1 or 2 points in it throughout this this game. Germany did go up by 5 late in the first half, but Greece came right back. And new 14 for Greece. Cunyatis. Kasilakis misses, and the ball bounces over the head of Bartel into the hands of Vasilopoulos. Kasilakis. And Bartel scrapping away, and boy, what great work in there by Panayotis Vasilopoulos. Zakis leans into it. Bartel goes up and makes sure there's only going to be one man rebounding that ball. That was done with authority. 3.5 minutes, under 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Low. Zirbis reaches over to pick it up. Cunyatis reaches in, and a foul called on Cunyatis. Three-pointer is good from Obst, his third of the game. And 9 points coming off the bench for Obst, and a quick answer by Margaritas. Dordit brings it up the floor now for Germany. Here's Obst again. Zirbis catches it and just turns and scores with the left hand. Margaritas raises his hand to say, my fault. little bit of confusion here at the scores table. So timeout has been called for Greece. So 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, and Greece trailing 47-43. So they want to talk about this.
Πάμε να ψάξουμε να βρούμε το ηρωικό, να κάνω από κάτω, να κάνω από... Δεν χρειάζεται. Μένουμε στη συνεργασία. Give and go, καθαρή πάσα. Αν κλείσει μέσα έχουμε να παίξουν σύνου.
Greece with 5 threes.
Το κάνουμε, δεν υπάρχει πρόβλημα.
Germany with 3, all from Obst.
Παίζουμε 4. Ο Βαγγέλης εδώ. Ο Λάρη βγαίνει.
Hans motion. Du musst weggehen. Ja.
Germany with those 13 turnovers. And when it comes to points off turnovers now, it's 12 for Greece, 6 for Germany. When you think about Rudel, and as a player, he played for greats, played for Dean Smith at the University of North Carolina, who's in the Naismith Hall of Fame and the FIBA Basketball Hall of Fame, and he played for Svetoslav Pezic when he was the coach of Germany. So he's also assisted Chris Fleming, who was a great coach here in Germany during his time at the helm of Bamberg, also the Germany national team. Vasilopoulos turns and scores, but Sportopoulos himself has really distinguished himself as a great coach during these qualifiers as well. And Breach and Vasilopoulos continues to make plays. An offensive foul called, I think, on Vasilopoulos. Yes, it was indeed. So Larentzakis was credited with the steal, although Vasilopoulos was involved with it, and now Vasilopoulos has been called for a foul on Andreas Obst. Pass back to Obst, who gets in the lane, goes up. Says he got hit. 4.9 seconds on the shot clock. Obst in the corner. He's going to launch it. He gets it off just in time, but it was off the back of the iron, and now the foul called on Larentzakis, pushing off on Dorit. Dorit goes to the line and misses the first one. It's been an interesting game. I mean, there's been you've never felt with Germany that at any stretch they've been able to put any real distance between themselves and this Greece team. And Dorit misses both free throws. Timon putting the pressure a long way from the basket on Mavroidis, then who fumbles the ball away. Obst, meanwhile, tries to split the defense, but Vasilopoulos, and now Doric complicates it by fouling Vasilopoulos, so it's an unsportsmanlike foul. 2 shots and possession. So I think the problem was Obst tried to splits the defense. Here he goes. He thinks he can go through both Vasilopoulos and Cunyares, and Vasilopoulos cleverly takes the ball, and then ill-advisedly, Bastian Doric committed the foul without going for the ball, and the referee says, hey, that's an unsportsmanlike. And now Vasilopoulos misses the first free throw. And just like that, we're back to that 1-point game that we seem to be stuck in. Lanzakis gets it to Margaritas, who turns and puts Greece back in front. Giffey hands it off to Doric, looking to redeem himself. Giffey just 2 points all day. He gets it to Timon. Well, they got it down low for the higher percentage shot, but it was a difficult shot by Timon. Mavridis goes up for the pick. They get it to Vasilopoulos, who's been a real problem, but then he has the ball knocked out of his hands. He gets it back, and he earns the foul, almost turning a potential turnover into a trip to the free throw line with 2 seconds on the clock. Obst did a good job there, but very alertly, Vasilopoulos was able to pick the ball up, and he knew the foul was coming, and he threw it up there and goes back to the free throw line. Look at these happy Greeks. Such theater with the Greeks. Looks like we're going to be in for another Greek drama. I don't think we'll have a Greek tragedy today. And Vasilopoulos makes the first. He has been tough in this third quarter. Now with 8 points. Make it 9. They've got to launch it. They get it off just in time, but it's short. So Greece being showing some toughness mentally, keeping their concentration up and getting some heady plays from their veteran Vasilopoulos. They lead at 50-47 at the end of 3. Saw those shooting numbers, but the big numbers are the turnovers, and the turnovers that lead to the points. 13 points off turnovers have been scored by Greece, and 6 for Germany. Something else that hurts, Niels Giffey, 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. He's had a tough game. 3 turnovers. Obst was playing well, but he had tough. He hit this three here. But I think for the rest of the quarter, he had a tough one, starting with that turnover, which led to the unsportsmanlike foul. So Germany in need of a little inspiration from somebody. It looks like a line out. Germany with possession here at the start of the fourth quarter. And what has been a very close game. They need to win by 8 points or more to clinch first place. Giffey comes out, still can't get it to fall. Shot clock about to expire, so Cunhades has to launch a shot that brings a little bit of rain. It went so high. And the offensive rebound by Veselopoulos, and the ball thrown back out. Now Kasilakis puts up a three. Good! Greece now with their biggest lead of the game. 5 points, six points, excuse me. Nice turn by Giffey. He was bumped by Mavroidis. He thought he was going to get a call, but he goes out of bounds. Or shall we say, he kind of moved his position, moved his body just a little bit to get into position, and that was the Kasilakis three. Kasilakis being guarded by Bartel, who's checked back in. Veselopoulos has been a real problem. He's got 9 points. And Kasilakis, this time Leonidas Kasilakis puts up a three and misses everything. What tremendous moments we've had in the World Cup qualifiers this week with teams like Italy, teams like Russia, teams like Jordan, clinching World Cup berths in front of their own fans. It's been something special to watch. Both of these teams have already clinched their places in the World Cup, and what remains to be seen is what position are they going to finish in here. That foul called on Atheneo. Iran clinched their place on their home floor. Nice drive and finish by Akpinar. Paul Zipser applauding. So my understanding is he does have an injury. I don't know if it's the foot, and he doesn't have anything structural, but they're just being cautious with the injury. That's why he is not playing in this game. Cunhades, well, looked like he was going to shoot it, and then he passed it, and then a foul called on Akpinar. Break for Germany. Mavroidis missing the first one. Greece have shot it pretty well from the line today, 11 of 14 now. And now 12 of 15. Bartel's going to try to go up against Kasilakis. Turns. Well, there was a bump. No call, though. Kasilakis, good! Atheneo, excuse me, hits the three. Their biggest lead of the game, 57-49, and Bartel looks over at the ref, believing he should have had a trip to the line on the previous trip down the floor. Well, who do you go to if you're Germany now? Just under 7 minutes to go. Greece, tough to play catch up against them when they've got a lead like this. It's a very quiet 11 points, isn't it, for Margaritas to lead the scoring. So low in the game, brings the ball up the floor. And his pass intended for Timon. Timon able to chase it down. And this time Akpinar gets the foul called on Vasilopoulos. So he will go to the line. Well, he gave him the pump fake. If ever you bite on a pump fake, you're dead, for the most part. So that's why that was called. Back to a 7-point deficit. You can hear the chants of Hellas, Hellas behind the Greece bench. Good defense again, the steal up ahead to Timon and finished by Ismet Akpinar. And with that, Greece called timeout. So that was 2 quick baskets to get that deficit back to 4 points. Credit to steal to Joshiko Saibu.
Διαβάστε λίγο ρε. Είναι ο Λό με τον πάνω μέσα και έχουμε 5 κάτω. Όπως είσαι η μπάλα στο Μίτσο και η μπάλα μέσα. Διαβάστε λίγο ρε, μην τρελαίνεστε να κάνουμε κάτι έξτρα. Όσο πιο απλά τόσο πιο καλά.
Rebounding totals very close.
Καλύτερη κυκλοφορία.
Beim diesem Mal One-Up, weiß der Push nicht, ja? Und du fängst tief an. Bei One-Up.
3-point shooting. Not brilliant, but Germany 58% inside the arc. It's the turnovers that's been their big problem. This time they get the turnover. And it's Atheneo, who's had a few turnovers today, who was guilty of that one. He's got 5 turnovers, 3 assists. So it's not a good assist to turnover ratio. Kasilakis brings it up the floor, guarded by Danilo Bartel. Bocaritas has checked into the game. Now the bounce pass. Oh, what a play. Very clever. Give and go. Low. Left his feet without really thinking he was going to be able to pass it, but Germany were ready. Excuse me, Greece were ready. Oh, this time it's Lowe that reaches in and comes up with a steal. He gets it to Bartel. Bounce pass Akpinar on the baseline. Bartel, good rebound. Doesn't score with the putback. Five minutes remaining. Atheneo was short, but then he followed up his shot. We've seen that a lot today with Greece. 12 offensive rebounds for them. Again, Lowe reaches around, gets the steal, and lays it up and in. The second time in the last minute and a half, Lowe has picked off a Greek player and gone the other way. Kasilakis in the lane, overshoots the rim. Mavroidis went up unsuccessfully. Saibu, guarded by Konyadis. And now another foul. That was Lowe, cleverly. So that time it was Bocaritas who was guilty of the turnover, with Lowe only too willing to oblige for that opportunity. Here's Obst. Again, another three, his fourth of the game. There may not be a better shooter from three-point range in this German team. Konyadis hands it off. Oh, they had the quick response there from Margaritas. He just missed the shot. And then quickly to the other end, Saibu puts Germany back in front. What a run. Inspired by the defense of Lowe. Zisas not liking that. Here's Bocaritas. That was a 4-point swing. There's Vasilopoulos. Oh, he's just so tough, isn't he? He's kind of the man now with 11 points who you turn to when it gets difficult, especially with Borussis not here. Now he just takes it away from Bartel, and it's a Greek break. They pass it back to Bocaritas. Oh, that was money. That was big time. Lefteris Bocaritas, and it's a 4-point Greece lead. Now foul. That's where you hate it if you're a German player and you not only turn it over, but you turn it over and let them run and get a three-pointer. Germany now 16 points off the German turnovers. Bartel has it. Gets in the lane, still can't get it to go. So Kozlovskis, the Latvian referee, I think says add another second back on the clock. Zakis back in the game. Now Koniatis, that's off to the right. And Bartel comes down, and Koniatis, Vasilopoulos, reaches around and commits the foul. Had so many injury problems, did Vasilopoulos. You know, it was kind of really, his career was taken off in 2008. And then he started getting hurt and feared that he Vasilopoulos thought his career might be over, national team career, but then the European qualifiers came and it gave them a chance to call him back. So Bartel makes the 2 free throws and gets it back to a 2-point game. And the basket is good for Greece. They go back up by 4. The drive, and Margaritis goes up and takes away the air ball from Akpinar. And it goes to Margaritis. Boy, what a dagger. That's what you call a layup dagger. (68-62), and Germany called timeout. Well, what do you do when you're down like this? Let's listen. Well, they're all happy, aren't they? The Greeks have been in another close game. They got so much experience at this, and they have not folded at all here in the hostile atmosphere of Bamberg. Ball inbounded by Lowe to Akpinar. Oops, puts up a long 3, misses badly. Now Rodel was hoping to get some full court pressure there. It was kind of a deep three. And Lowe reaches around and almost gave the ball to Germany there. Vasilopoulos is going to inbound it to Margaritis, who just kind of lost his footing. This would be a good road win for Greece, a confidence-building win for them. It would reconfirm how they've had such an outstanding European qualifiers campaign. Just one loss, and that one coming against Serbia, in Serbia. And Lowe drives, and 2 shots will be awarded after the foul. So the good news is it stops the clock, but you got to make the free throws. Now Lowe bends his knees and makes the first one. The last possession where Oaks forced up that three-pointer, that was, I know you call the play and you want to get a three from him, but he's got to make sure he's open, surely. Oh, the follow. Oh, they had an opportunity. Zerbis was there. He just could not quite tap it in. Zerbis claiming he was fouled by Margaritis. So it's a 5-point game. Another timeout by Germany. Akpinar has used up his allotment of fouls. So Akpinar's fouled out.
Sofort auf volles Risiko gehen, wenn er den Ball nicht bekommt. Sofort Foul, wenn das geht. Keiner Intention. Wenn die den Ball hier haben, Zone, Nils am Ball. Danilo in der Mitte. Du bist angefahren.
Όλο το χρόνο τάμπα. Έχουμε και time-out. Έχουμε και time-out. Ας το κάνουμε να παίξουμε.
Well, there you go. Margaritis and Vasilopoulos leading the way, 13 and 11. And the Greek fans, plenty of calls to be in a very happy mood tonight. Cafe just hasn't gotten it going. Just 2 points, 1 of 6 from the floor. Greece almost going to struggle there to get it in bounds. And then Lowe fouls Atheneo. .5 seconds now to go. If they get a steal and a quick bucket, crazy things could happen. Bokaritas passes it. They spread the court well. And Vasilopoulos is now fouled with 8.5 seconds to go. So free throws for Vasilopoulos. If he makes 2, it'll be a 3-possession game. Vasilopoulos leaves the door open a little bit. Three of 5 at the line now. And makes that one. So 6 points the difference. Look for Germany to try to get a quick 3. And a foul called. Paul almost went at the basket. So that's how it finishes, folks. 69-63. Skortopoulos goes to shake hands with Rudl, and no doubt say good luck at the World Cup. You've had a great campaign, and Rudl saying thank you and same to you. And it's been a very interesting story of the Greeks. You know, what is the statement for Greek basketball? Well, they've got a lot of depth. Even though there were some faces missing during the qualifiers, from many of the qualifiers, they nevertheless have been able to put together a campaign that saw them lose just once. So they improved to 11-1. Germany fall to 9-3. They finished second in Group L. And I'm guessing Greece are probably going to finish with a top 7 ranking. So they will be one of the highest ranked 7 teams that's going to the World Cup. So they will get a top seed in the draw. I think that's going to be the case. Well, there you have it. The chance of Hellas. It's been a very good several days for Greek basketball yet again. And 8 of 26 from three-point range, 13 of 17, but it was their ability to force turnovers and to score off those turnovers that really helped them. '18 Germany turnovers, and off those turnovers, Greece were able to score 16 points. Opes finished with 12 points, Margaritas to 13. Vasilakis, very opportunistic 3 steals. And those are the leading scorers. So here is the here are the highlights from another very good game for Greece as they lock in first place. Germany had their chances even with the turnovers, but they weren't able to capitalize. It seemed like Greece always were in position to make the big plays when they had to. And they got great plays from this man, Vasilopoulos, especially. Vasilakis had a really good game as well. That was a big 3. He'll now go back to Prometheus and get ready for the Basketball Champions League playoffs, along with Gikas in this Greece team, and Salustros. Atheneo again had a hand in this. 6 points, 2 of 4 from the floor, 4 assists he finished with, 5 turnovers. He would be in the running for a spot in that World Cup roster, I think. Akpinar had his moments. He had 10 points, 7 assists. He ended up fouling out of the game late. That was a great play, bounce pass coming out of a timeout. Lowe's insertion gave Germany hope. He came up with a couple of steals in about 90 seconds. But this Vasilopoulos, he's just so clever, isn't he? See how he took that ball away there? And Bokaridis ended up drilling the three-pointer. And Margaritis as well was efficient and opportunistic with the 13 points. So Greece, Germany, and Serbia finished 1, 2, and 3. Then it's Georgia, Israel, and Estonia. So you can see with the cues there, it's Greece, Germany, and Serbia that qualify. For one last time here from Bamberg, it's Greece, win it. They claim their 11th win, 69-63 over Germany.